Hello, my name is MBrown. I will be showcasing our game from our team folder in Preforce named New Spider. My level will result in the mechanics of the spike and the bombing and the mine of the project. So let me load it up and let me go to level select. And then our prototype. And this is my level. And then with my character, he will be running. And then jumping, of course. And then the mines will explode when the character comes into contact, which this can show the player feedback for when you hit the bombs. They need to avoid it. If they don't, they will die and they will have to start from the beginning, which will be the checkpoint. We did have some issues of making the build through yesterday, and so I will also be showing in the Unreal editor of the project, which will show not only the winning condition, but also what the player that will be playing this will need to avoid. Go back. The project that I created does go by the core design, where the player does need to avoid the traps, is one. Two, the win and loss condition of my game is if you make it to the end with the amount of lives you have, you automatically win, but if you do not, you will die and have to start over. I will say that the appropriate level length for this of my game is about a minute to a minute and a half. Was there any bug-free environment? There was a little hint of the spiking because we did add a collision to it, and that we also put a damage apply for it, so when the character goes through it, it should be hurt, but as you can see, it was not being, the spike wasn't not making any damage towards the character, but the mines were. So player choice. So of course the alternative solution for this is to avoid the traps, and then of course for the player to come across would be traps. So I would say for environmental self would be the traps, of course. Gameplay and progression, describe how gameplay gets more complicated as a level. The more traps there will be during the game, the more you will have to avoid through the obstacles. And we also had a little issue in the build version where, of course, our dashing mechanic was not working, which, of course, if you can see in the video, that would have gotten you over that gap with the mine that was in the middle so you can avoid it. But as you can see, the dashing was not in the build, so we had to not everybody, but me and myself had to go along with the build that we had because of such a late time. The flow and pacing of the game, I feel like my path is more straightforward. That you go straight, you dodge a bunch of traps and a bunch of bombs just to make it over to the ending. If you don't, you die. If you do, you win, which is the win and loss condition. And I hope you enjoyed the game, and thank you for watching.